If you do this, there is no way you don't fix all of your life problems. Crazy claim, right? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how this claim is true, right? So this is what you need to do. Pretty much, it's shown that people who meditate outcompete people who don't meditate. Because let's just think about it. What is meditation, right? Because I know it has a negative stigma, right? Meditation is not a religious practice. What meditation is just sitting there and being there with your thoughts, right? So like right now I have my eyes closed, right? And I could only think about my thoughts and no one else. It would be really, really difficult to think about something that's not connected to me, right? Because, well, I have my eyes closed. But if I had my eyes open, well, I could think, if I was looking at you right now, I could think about you, or I could think about any other person that's around me. I could think about those objects, but they're not necessarily connected with me, right? And they're not my problems to deal with, right? So, going back to that crazy claim, the way you can fix all your problems, right, is by facing your problems. And the only way to face your problems is by actually sitting there and facing your problems, seeing what your problems are, and then coming to the decision like, okay, I'm gonna fix it or I'm not gonna fix it. All right. So the reason this is a very, very important practice, I'm going to bring it into perspective for you, right? So imagine, right? Imagine you had like credit card problems, you have relationship problems, you have all of life problems. We all have problems, right? There are two scenarios. There are two ways it can go. One way is you can go and try to distract yourself, play video games, chase girls, drink. You know, there's a bunch of things you can do that will distract you from your problems, so you'll never have to deal with it. But if you sat there, the reason it's so uncomfortable when you're sitting there is because your brain has to think about the credit card problem, right? So if you have like a credit card issue and you're sitting there doing nothing, it has to think about that credit card issue. It has to come to the conclusion, am I going to fix it or am I not going to fix it? And yes, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but wouldn't you say it's worth it, given that at the very end of the practice, it might even take multiple practices, but at the very end of the practice, you're going to know your problem and you're going to know exactly how to fix it. And then not only exactly how to fix it, you're going to know whether you want to fix it or not fix it, all right? So if you have a stigma against meditation, you're like, oh, it's demons, da-da-da-da. No, it's not. It's just you sitting there with your thoughts, right? That's on share. Help me by sharing this video. Other than that, peace, guys.